Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Drew. We are at day 6 of the 10-day sales funnel challenge, and today's going to be a little bit different type of video than the other ones. It's going to be more of a hands-on, over-the-shoulder tutorial, and I'm still going to keep it simple. I'm not going to go into great detail. I just want to give you enough that you can get started right away. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to jump over to lead pages, and I will walk you through how to set up a very, very simple funnel. And that should be enough for you to get started. So if you have questions, as always, leave a comment below the video and or pick up the phone, call me or email me. I want to make sure that you succeed in this challenge. And so let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so right now, given the screen should have a moment to update, you should be looking at a lead page account that I've set up, and this is a new lead pages account that I've set up for this demo. And first thing I'm going to do is just kind of walk you through when you log into lead pages, you're most likely going to see this page right off the bat. And lead pages is super simple to navigate. And at the top here it says templates, and when you click on templates, which is what I've just done, it breaks up all the template types right here. And then this lead pages, this will be where any page you create will then show up here. So you'll notice when I was first logged in, it showed 2 pages there, and that was for something I'd set up a little earlier. Lead boxes and lead links we're not going to focus on right now. Those are simply additional ways for you to get people into your funnel. But today we're going to just basically create a very simple funnel, and we're going to do so with an opt-in page, a thank you page, and a sales page. Very simple. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to come over and you're going to click on opt-in pages. And one thing about lead pages that you'll notice is you can scroll through the templates here. I rarely use this. In fact, I wish they would take it away because it only shows you the top half of the page. But if you scroll down here, you'll have a little bit more insight as to what the pages look like. And the other really good thing about lead pages is you can click this box, OK, sort by conversion rate. And while this certainly may not hold true for you because you may change the design, you may change the copy, your offer may be different than what they demonstrated, but in general, it's a good rule of thumb. You can click here and it will search. The ones that convert best will be at the top, and the ones that don't convert so great will be down at the bottom. Again, may not be the case for you. So what I want to do is just, I'm just going to click on one here, and I'm going to click on a really simple one just so we can navigate through the process here. So if you mouse over any of them that says use this template, right? So that's all there is to it. So you just click on use the template. This is, their way of gaining more data about URI. Just click no thanks. You can choose yes if you want to. And once it gets in here, this is their new editor. So this is just new as of last week, I think, and it's really great. Makes things so much easier to use. I'll spare you the differences because if you're not using it yet, it doesn't matter what it used to be. So first thing I want you to notice is anything here is you can just click on. And when you click on it, you can basically upload new pictures. So first thing you do is, let's go back out of here. So I clicked on this, and I can click to edit, or I could click this little gear here, and then I could actually just hide this altogether if I wanted to. I can also do the same thing right here. It says image, here's a little eye, and you notice it's grayed out, these aren't. So if I just click this, it'll put it right back. So I'm just going to click to edit. Now, a couple things to notice, this is one of their new features, is let's say if I wanted that URL, if someone clicked on that book, if I wanted them to go out to another site, then I could just add a URL there. If I wanted it to show an opt-in form, I would just click that. And if I wanted it to do nothing, I would click that. Okay, so for this point, I'm going to say do nothing. This is really important to know. This tells you the recommended size for this book image is right here, 348 by 460. So if you're like me and you have zero design skill set, being able to replace this book is of no value, right? Because I can't create a book there. So here's what you want to do, and we'll talk about this later, but you are going to want to outsource that. So I go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr, and I just give them those dimensions and tell them I need a book, and I tell them, usually in Fiverr, the guy I work with gives me 5 or 6 different versions, like hard books, hardback, soft book, etc. So anyway, important to know, if you can't create these images, here's the recommended size you need to do, and I encourage you just to go to Fiverr.com to get those made. Okay, the next thing you do is you can click here, and again, this is one of the new features, is you can type right, whatever you want to type in here. Right, this is you. I can type today. Right, so you can type here, and you can type as much as you want. Right, so anyway. Now here again, this says click here for free instant access. So if you click on this, this is set to go to an opt-in box. Now notice here, I can't actually type in here, so this is the way the whole system used to be. You actually, when you click this, you have to come over here and type here, right? Enter your email below to get my awesome. And I also notice this is something that's going on weird with their new system. Notice how the T stopped down here? So what you have to do is just click here, wherever you want the line break to be, and hit Shift Enter. And it may look weird here, but it will look okay here. Now again, if you want to change the button access, you could just change it right here. Right, so, and then here you can change the text, and change all that, change the color, so it's fine if I'm happy with that. Now here it says you must pick an integration from the opt-in settings. So in this case, I've already set up my Infusionsoft, so it tells me integrations here, and then here would be a list of anything that I had in that specific Infusionsoft. So I'm not really going to use this, so I'm just going to click a random. And what's going to do is it's going to import any fields that are on the contact field. So this is usually, like, I would only have a name here, but because this is a just different form, I'm going to just uncheck these. And so again, what you can take away from here is that you can actually go ahead and customize that field. So here it's asking first name, last name, email, and phone. I would encourage you to only ask for email or possibly first name and email. But again, you set this up inside your email program. So I'm just going to click OK on that. Now if I want to change this text button, this one's actually a little different. I'm going to click Edit here, right, and then I can change that. Also here, if for some reason I didn't want this to go to an opt-in form, I could just say URL, but we do because we're creating a funnel and opt-in form. Click here. Okay, so you get the gist. Anything here that you want to edit, you can do so. And again, this is not a tutorial on lead pages as much as it is the specific tool that we use to set up funnels quickly. And anything that you don't want to see again, you can just hide. This is pretty important for getting traffic and clicks to your page. So what I recommend that you do here is just, you can leave it to, I usually set mine to privacy policy, but it can say legal. And then you just have to click this chain link. This is also a new feature. And then here, right, you just want to put to yourdomain.com/privacy policy. Now you'll need to set up a page called privacy-policy. If you don't have one, leave a comment below and I will show you how you can get one really quickly. All right, so done. I've done this. This is also kind of a weird thing on their new update, so I will tell us to. There's no save. I don't see a save, and I could be overlooking it. But what I noticed is I have to click one of these things, and then, right, this is just testing opt-in, and then I click done, and now I have a save here. So I'm just going to go ahead and save that. Now that I've done that, the next thing I want to do is I want to go in here and I want to create a thank you page, right? So once I've done things, click X out of here because I've already created that. And you'll see it pop up under lead pages. Right here it is, testing opt-in. So the next thing I need to do is I need to get a thank you page. And you notice right under templates there's a thank you page here, so you could just go ahead and create here. And again, there's not quite as many thank you pages. There's 3, 6, there's 8 of them. So it really depends here, and I just want to talk to you for a moment. Here you could just have a straight thank you, like, hey, thanks for opting in, check your email, I'm going to send you all the good stuff that I promised you. Or another really good thing to do would be to send them to a thank you page and say, hey, thanks for opting in. Because you've opted in, I want to invite you to a free webinar that I'm in, or a free hangout. And you see that you have the pages here to do that. Another really thing that you can do is you could create what's called like a one-time offer or an upsell opportunity. And so if you do that, then you really wouldn't even need the sales page. And so let me just kind of go through here. I'm just going to pick a, right here is a webinar page. So I'm actually not going to do the webinar page. Let's just create an opportunity. And you may not have a video, so I'm not going to choose a video, but if you had a video, then this would be a good one to do. So what I'm going to do is just create this one because it's simple and I can demo it quickly. You get the gist of all the pages are very easy to use. So here, obviously, you'd want to put your picture in here. So again, you just upload a new picture. It tells you the size. And you click upload new picture here, it's just going to go to your computer. So I'm not actually going to worry about that right now. You can put your picture. It doesn't have to be your picture. It could be any picture. It could be a, let's say you were going to do an upsell. Then you could actually have an image of your product here, right? So remember I said you could go to Fiverr and get ebooks made. Well, let's say you had a video course or something or another ebook you wanted to sell. Then I would put that image here. And then here, right, you could say, thank you. Right, please make sure you check your email for the awesome products that you requested. They should be in your inbox shortly. Right, and then as a special bonus, I want to offer you XYZ. So here you could say, right, as a special bonus, I want to offer you XYZ, XYZ being whatever your product or upsell is for whatever money it is, right? So let's say $97, and then you could say, just click the button below to grab your amazing product for only $97. So again, this is just your copy that you're going to write here. And then here, what you would do is you'd click this to edit. And then here, you'd have this go to a URL. This would just go out to, I'm just going to use PayPal because you may not have a merchant account. If you have a merchant account, this would be the order form that you have, or the URL for the order form. But here I'm just going to say go to PayPal. I'm going to click done. Again, you notice this legal information down here, so I would just set that to your privacy policy again. And here, I'm going to name the page. Thank you, OTO testing. And you click done. And I'm going to save this. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm just going to grab the URLs here because I want to show you what would happen. go back to the other testing right here. Okay, so again, I know this is not custom to your product, obviously, but I just wanted to give you an example of how quick and easy it is. So what you do is you set up your opt-in page first, and that's what we're looking at here, right? This is the page I set up, testing opt-in. This would be, in this page template, this would be your e-cover, your e-book, your video series, whatever product you have. And then it would be whatever your title and your wordsmithing is here. And then when people click this, it would opt up this form, or pop up this form. So this would opt them into your email list. When they opt into your email list, your email system then would automatically redirect them here to this thank you page. And this would be telling me, hey, thanks for downloading this, check your email, and hey, here's a special bonus. You grab your copy here, and this takes me out to PayPal. So in this scenario, you have a complete funnel. You've opted them in, you've made them an offer, and they've purchased or not purchased. So what will happen is you'll set up ads and content marketing to drive traffic to this page. And just for easy math, let's say you get 100 people visit this page. Well, out of those 100 people, let's say 20% of them opt in, meaning they click here and fill out this form. And if they do that, they will then, those 20 people will have then seen this page. And let's assume 10% of these people then click this button to grab this copy, then 2 of those 10 people would have made a purchase. And again, sticking with this example, if your product was 97 bucks, you would have made $200 in that funnel. And the way you would look at that, whether that funnel was profitable or not, would be how much money did it cost you to get the 100 leads? So I'm just going to use easy math again. Let's say you spent $100 to get 100 people to this page. That would be $100 in ad spend. And if over here you had 20 people opted in, right, then that would be $100 divided by 20 would be $5 per email. So it would have cost you $5 per email, right? So that would be your lead acquisition cost. And if you made 2 sales, right, the 10% of the 20, 2 sales, that would be $100 divided by 2 would be $50. So you would have a $50 acquisition cost, a customer acquisition cost, but you would have made $200. So you would have basically made 100% ROI on your investment. So that's how that funnel sets up. Now, I do want to just give you one other example of this thank you page. So if I go back here and I click on templates again, I think it's under other. Let me just take a look here. Oh, it's under upsell pages, a little more obvious. And so here, rather than send to that thank you page that I set up, you could actually choose one of these upsell pages. So again, just depending on if you have a video or not a video, then I'm just going to click use this template again. No thanks. So here, this one actually may work even better in that type of OTO or one-time offer scenario because you actually are creating a sense of urgency. Right? So they would get this and say, hey, the next offer is good for 24 hours. And then, bam, they would see it. Right? And so here, I may just want to hide this altogether. And then I would just have it like this. So someone lands on it and they would see this, and whatever the countdown was, you could have a little video here. And then here they could say, hey, I'm interested in this offer. It would click out to PayPal. And if you wanted to have 2 of these buttons for some reason, you could, or you could just hide them, or they could say, no thanks, I don't want this offer. So again, the thank you page, you could just experiment with these, but I don't want to overcomplicate this thing. It really could be this simple: opt-in, OTO, whether it's this type of page or this type of page, and then they have the chance to pay. So that's it. I wanted to talk about content marketing today, but I've actually got some feedback that the videos, even though I'm keeping them short, it's maybe better off splitting into 2. So what I'm going to do is stop this video now, make it available to you, and then I'm going to record another one on content marketing, which will be maybe a little shorter in this one, but very detailed and probably a lot for you to grasp. So check this video out, leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Again, with lead pages, it's the tool that I use, probably the tool that most online marketers are using right now, and there's a lot of great things you can do with it. But for right now, I just want you to create an opt-in page, and I want you to create a thank you and or upsell page. If you're not comfortable doing the thank you / upsell page, then what I would have you do is just go back to templates, and just go through this one, and then click on sales page. And then when you get to the sales page, find one that you like, basically a template. And these are templates, so you need to use the format that's there, right? You can hide things, but you can't go adding new things, and you can't move things around. So find a template that you like best. I recommend that you sort by the ones that convert highest. And then create a sales page. And so the difference in your funnel would be you might opt them in here. When they click this, you might send them a couple emails, and then those emails might then send them to a sales page. So leave a comment below if you have questions and or get in touch with me directly, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks so much.